Hello, Gabe Teran from the Oxnard City Council for District 2, Oxnard resident, and I am here to talk about the May 17th, 2022 Oxnard City Council meeting. And it's a full agenda, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So we have some appointment items at 5 o'clock, and you can see them both there. And tune in at 5 to see both of those. They'll be presented live, and we'll be able to see those from the folks who are presenting from Beacon and then the Channel Islands Neighborhood Council. Then we have a number of ceremonial items starting at 6 p.m. and you can see each of them there. Mental Health Awareness Month, Beach Safety Week, designating June 18th as the 31st annual Juneteenth celebration, and then a recommitment to condemning racism, xenophobia, violence, and hate crimes against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. For City Council reports, we have one item there where we will be looking to appoint members to serve on the Mobile Home Park Rent Review Board. And those three particular committee members are Felipe Flores, Cynthia Daniels, and Martin Lee Remen. And thank you to all three of them for volunteering. And depending on council vote, hopefully they'll go through. The information consent agenda has 8 items total, and 2 I want to call out. Most of them are all routine, but 2 I want to specifically call out are the California Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. Take a look at the agenda for additional information on that, and folks who may be able to get assistance in getting caught up on their utilities for water assistance, especially if they're behind in those payments. And then the Oxnard Housing Authority Education Scholarship Program. That's a really important one that I hope folks will take a look at as well. For public hearings, we have one public hearing from the Housing Department. We'll be looking at the annual action plan for 22-23, the upcoming fiscal year, and amendments to the existing annual action plan. There are a number of reports for folks to look at for the evening's meeting. First one is from our HR department and looking at contracting with a firm to do third-party administration of workers' compensation claims. Public Works has given a comprehensive Public Works update. I encourage folks to take a look at that presentation so you can see all the stuff that our Public Works department has done and is doing for our community. Public Works has another item which is very important for folks to pay attention to: declaration of a local emergency due to drought conditions. So take a look at that. We will also be looking at amending current water conservation restrictions. This will be happening all across the state of California, and I hope that people will pay close attention to what we're looking at locally in the city of Oxnard. The Housing Department is looking at the Central Terrace Apartments located on East 6th Street. And then our Housing Department is also going to be looking at our Homeless Solutions Center, located or slated to be located at 2nd and B. Look at the staff report for the extensive recommendations and requests that are being made on that item. Public Works is also going to be initiating procedures for the landscape maintenance districts throughout the city and their annual assessment, and we'll be setting a public hearing for the review of that assessment levy. And then the city attorney's office is going to be asking for the setting of the November 22 election for the term limits measure that you may have heard about in the news recently. And also on the agenda is the selection of council members who will sign an argument against the measure. So this video is only for informational purposes, and I want to keep them as short as I can. And so I encourage you to look at the staff report to see the background information on that item and any of the items I just went over. All right, so with that, thank you very much for tuning into this. And you can download the agenda and all the staff packets or sign up to speak at oxnard.org/city-meetings. And you can submit written comments to the council by sending them directly to City Clerk at cityclerk@oxnard.org, and they'll be entered into the public record and forwarded over to the City Council. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you at the meeting. Take care.